Hey, my little weirdos. We need to talk. Babe.
Romano's Macaroni Grill sucks.
Okay. So, yes. That is what we're talking about. I've never been there. And so, earlier, B kept saying, oh, anyway. Anyway. Like I said, I've never been there. And B earlier kept saying, like, he was hungry. He wanted to eat. We were going to go to Outback, the safe choice. Well, the line and wait time at Outback was going to be ridiculous. It was Sunday night. Like, obviously it was going to be wild. So, oh my gosh. It's giving me the hiccups. Anyway, so, we were like, okay, well, like, what's kind of near home or, like, nearby. Well, to be fair, we were nowhere near home when we made this decision.
Well, we wanted to, like, head home.
Yeah. It was getting late, and anyway, not the point. So, my beautiful girlfriend was looking at restaurants, and she was like, oh, well, how about this one, or this one, or this one? Don't follow me. You won't make it. I feel threatened. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Mostly because it was that bad. Just 100% sincerity. Don't do it. Not worth it. You could go to Olive Garden and have a better experience. Not like I'm crapping on Olive Garden, because we kind of love Olive Garden.
I fucking love Olive Garden. Olive Garden is great. It's one of the literally only places
that B eats.
That B... Okay, now sometimes he's picky. Yes. I'll admit it. Like, sometimes he doesn't want to. But on a good night, he likes everything that we get there. We get soup. The bread. He likes the chicken gnocchi soup. He likes the fettuccine alfredo. That's what we get. Well, I get the zuppa toscana, and sometimes he's even eating that.
Yeah, he's kind of into that one sometimes.
We literally get bread with Alfredo sauce to dip. She gets the chicken gnocchi. I get the zuppa toscana, and then we share the fettuccine alfredo
because it's plenty of food and it's enough for all three of us. Like,
and even sometimes like it really is enough. Like, I feel like lately we don't even greasy finish like our fettuccine.
We don't finish because we go and get an extra bowl of soup, which is fine because it's unlimited.
Exactly. But like on a good night, he'll eat all of that. So like I'd rather go there where I know he'll eat, like, but it was almost like for the same price at friggin' Macaroni Grill, and it tasted disgusting. Their fettuccine alfredo, I won't say that I'm positive because nobody looks at the description for fettuccine alfredo. Like, you assume it's fettuccine alfredo. What else could you possibly be getting? But I'm almost positive that it said, like, that it was just, like, fettuccine, Parmesan, and cream. That's what the description was.
And that's kind of what it tasted like.
Yes. It tasted like somebody, like, just poured cream into a pan, let it, like, boil, and then, like, threw Parmesan cheese in there, and then threw, like, what almost tasted like expired or, like, stale, like, noodles in it.
No, so much because I only took one bite. I can't verify anything on the noodles, but the flavor of she was rough.
No, and let me just say, you didn't even have the bite without any of the seasoning. I put like a shit ton of salt and pepper in there.
That's
before
true.
I gave you a bite.
And it still was not good.
Like, the original bite I had, maybe that's why I think it tasted like more stale, is because it had like literally nothing to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it literally tasted like they took a saucepan, they took like stale, like dry pasta noodles that you buy at the store that were just like stale, boiled them in water, threw some cream in a pan, over boiled it, like let it boil for too long, and then maybe poured like some pasta water in there, some stale gross pasta water, threw some Parmesan cheese in there, and then threw the noodles in there and was like, here you go, fettuccine alfredo.
Also, do you guys like my Evolution shirt? She got it for me. Okay. I'll be right back to continue this chat. Anyway, so, and yes, we're doing Uber. Duh. Sorry, that was rude. But yes, that's what we're doing. So, you know, we went out to dinner at the Romano Macaroni Grill, and it was a Sunday evening, and there was basically maybe 7 people in there. Okay, there was like one large table, and then outside of that, like 3, maybe 4 other.
There were 5 other tables. Like, there was like, I know there was one with a couple, another one with 3 people. There were like 3 older people when we walked in. They had like just left.
Yeah.
And then like another family of 4, and then there was another like family of 4 sitting over in a booth.
Yeah.
And then that big long table.
Mm-hmm.
That had like 6, 7 people.
Yeah.
Some of which were children.
Yeah.
Like, for a Sunday night at an Italian restaurant,
it was
at
basically
like 8
dead.
o'clock, there was nobody.
Yeah, it was essentially dead.
Mm-hmm. Like, I literally went online and made a reservation, and we walked in and there was no one there.
Yeah. So, that should have been red flag number 1. It wasn't. Well, it was, but it just wasn't in the moment.
Like, it didn't deter us from
going.
You know, continuing to go sit down and eat.
And so then, you know, we sat down. Our waiter came over, got us our drinks. That was fine. Then, when he brought the drinks back, he brought over, like, a plate of olive oil, right?
Yeah.
And, like, a cup. Like, one of those 2-ounce cups of balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I mean, but you do you.
But also, I mean, I kind of like that, because when we go to Maggiano's, we've been turned on to Maggiano's. It's amazing. It's great. I love it. Like, they pour the olive oil and the balsamic for you, and they always put like a lot of balsamic. So like at first I was like, oh, this is actually kind of nice, because we can like put how much balsamic we want. Like if we, you know, so like, well, one, he brought that over, didn't bring us bread. He said it was coming. He didn't bring it. I had to ask for it after he brought our appetizers out. Yeah. So, but so like I only put like a little bit of balsamic on there, like, and I was like, if we, you know, want more, I can add more. But, like, I kind of actually liked the concept that, like, they put it in a little cup. On the other hand, did not like the olive oil and balsamic at all.
Yeah, but it didn't have anything to do with the cup. I'm not hating on the cup. I just thought it was a little weird. But I hated it. I'm not... Sir, what are you... No. Just standing in the middle of a crosswalk of a busy street. It's fine. You do you. Anyway. I'm not a super big fan of balsamic vinegar normally. But... something about Maggiano's.
It's just Maggiano's.
It's so good. This is basically us turning you on any other Italian restaurant that isn't...
Olive Garden, Maggiano's, just not Romano's Macaroni Grill. It's right there. Right there.
It's right there.
We're passing it again. It's right there. It's horrible.
Anyway, I didn't like it. They put, like, Italian seasoning on their olive oil, which was weird. I didn't care for that. Again, she said it was fine. And it wasn't bad. Like, the balsamic vinegar, like, was fine. There was just something. The overall taste of it was bad. It was almost like sour, but not from the balsamic. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please sound off in the bottom. In the comments.
Like, I thought it tasted fine, and, like, the appetizers, they have, like, a choose 2 appetizers for, like, $13, and they have bruschetta that is phenomenal. I love their bruschetta. I've, like, ordered it off of, like, to be delivered, like, a few times, and I've just gotten that, like, their buy 2 whatever, and I just get both of them, the bruschetta, like, and it is phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah, so we got that. We got the bruschetta and the, like, mozzarella sticks, because I'm a basic, I'm a basic girl.
And that was really good. Like, it tasted
Those were
good.
really good. And the bruschetta, I'm not normally a fan of her, but she was really good.
Like, you don't even really like the one from Maggiano.
No, I don't know.
Although the one, like I said, I feel like
it's
we were talking about it. I feel like some places they put too much balsamic, like, glaze on their bruschetta, but, like, I don't think Romano's puts any.
No, it didn't taste like there was any.
Yeah.
It was just like tomato, olive
garlic,
oil.
and olive oil,
Yeah.
and then, like, grated Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
Like,
which was fine.
And then you put, like, it's toasted, like, I think it's French bread. Like, toasted bread with ricotta cheese. Like, you can put your own ricotta cheese on there, and then put the, like, tomatoes and stuff, which I like because you can, like, make your own sort of little thing rather than having it, like, pre-served to you. One, like, that way the bread is not soggy.
Yeah.
Like, when you get it. Two, if you really wanted to, you could take that home, like, from the restaurant.
Yeah.
And, like, just make it at home. But, like, also, I don't think I've ever been anywhere other than Grimaldi's. Grimaldi's does ricotta cheese on their bruschetta too.
Oh.
But everywhere else, well, to my knowledge, to my memory, they do. But, like, nowhere else does, like where you can put, like, a layer of ricotta cheese. Either way, that was really good. So were the mozzarella sticks. I liked the bread and olive oil and balsamic.
Once we finally got it.
Yeah. But then the entrees.
Oh, okay. Before that, I want to give her moment and let her talk about her lobster bisque.
It was so good. Like,
Is that it? That's all you got?
well, wanted to order Red Lobster. So I ordered Red Lobster for myself, and I'm looking through the menu, and they didn't have lobster bisque. And I was so upset. I got my lobster mashed potatoes. I ended up just getting like a shrimp combo. Or like the pick your own shrimp, whatever. It was delightful. It was great. But like, I was really upset that they did not have lobster bisque on there. So I think even maybe subconsciously I decided, like, that's why I mentioned like the macaroni grill.
Was I supposed to go that way or this way? I went the wrong way.
Yep.
Anyway, keep talking about your lobster.
Because I remember, like I said, I had ordered that appetizer before. I had ordered the lobster bisque. So I was like, I wonder if maybe subconsciously I was like, let's go here. But like, I didn't realize until I was looking at their menu that they even had lobster bisque. But either way, it was great. It was delicious. Because they have like a lobster and shrimp like bisque. It was delicious.
We good?
Yes.
Anyway, on to the entrees. Trash. Okay? That's it. End of story. Wrap the video. That's it. No. Okay. Like any like Italian place we go, that's it. But since she was kind of like, she was getting the lobster bisque and like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone a little. And by out of my comfort zone, I mean completely in my comfort zone, just in a different way. And I got the chicken parmesan, and let me just tell you, their chicken, pretty good, well seasoned, perfectly fried. However, the pasta, which you would think at the macaroni grill would be good, it was bad. Tasted like nothing. And was just like the thinnest of angel hair pasta. It's like, which is not what you're supposed to have with the. I digress. But it tasted like nothing. If Gordon Ramsay walked in, he would have been confused. He would have been like, okay, it says you're a macaroni grill, but your pasta's crap.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, it was so lackluster that I added so much salt and I couldn't taste the salt. Like, it was that bland. That, like, even the, like, it felt like mountain of salt I put on. There was none. Where did she go? Also, the sauce was, like, really watery. And, like, marinara sauce should not be. Anyway, we're going to talk about the real star of the show, the fettuccine alfredo. Trash, double trash, triple trash, all the trash. It was bad. I'm honestly worried about giving that to B. You're not going to give it to him, are you?
No.
Honestly,
we're going to probably take it home and just throw it away.
She took it home. Like, okay.
Well, I sat and like, I got up, I had to pee. I went to the bathroom. And that's when he brought like our entrees. Well, I hadn't finished my soup.
Mm-hmm. That's an additional pet peeve, but that's like a me thing. Mm-hmm. Like, he came over, and to be fair, I'm gonna give the service maybe a 4 out of like 10. Like, I don't think he was garbage, but he definitely did not care. It was just,
honestly, I couldn't imagine him like working like a dinner service.
No, it was bad.
Like, he forgot our bread. Like, I mean, he wasn't, but at the same time, I don't think he was bad. Like, he was just like average.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and I guess maybe that's my problem, because my mom is a server, and so when I go places, I expect service like hers. Obviously, that's not gonna happen. My mom's amazing. Everybody that knows her knows she's an amazing waitress. It is what it is. B thinks it. You thinks it. I hope.
yes. Why do you think we always go there?
Exactly. Like, I know that service is like obviously top of the line. This man, I guess maybe it was more because he was like forgetful, and I mean, he was very, you know what it is? I feel like he was more like a busser than he was a waiter.
Yeah.
Like, he was very much on top of like taking away plates and like that kind of thing, but didn't really seem to like care.
It wasn't very like interactive or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, in my opinion, I'm like, you know what? Service was fine.
It was fine.
Like,
it was nothing spectacular. I guess you're right.
No.
It was fine. Okay, I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Okay.
because like
average.
Yeah. Because like, I mean, I'll be honest, I'll put myself on blast. I did not tip that man well. Mostly because our bill was almost $70, and I was not about to pay more than $70. I didn't even want to pay $70 for our meal.
It was.
So I was
bad.
not about to pay over $70 for the whole thing. And so yes, I tipped this man like
poorly.
Very, very poorly. Like, and it really had nothing to do with him.
Which I hear you, Mom. I hear you. Then why did you tip him back? I know.
Like,
but
and I'm sorry,
it was
but like, I just
thing.
could not validate spending over $70.
I love that I've just slowly just started to.
It's great.
Anyway.
But like, I could not validate it. I tried, but like, I just couldn't do it. And so, like, the total that we ended up paying was exactly $70.
Yeah.
And literally, it's just, that was as much as I was willing to pay, because it covered what we ordered, like, and we gave him, you know, a small tip. And again, I know, but like, and I know it's not his fault that the food was bad and all of this, but like, I could not validate spending over $70. Like, when we go somewhere even good, I have trouble like spending that much money.
Yeah.
And
like,
that's just me. But like, when the service is really good, the food was good, like, then, you know, I mean, literally, we went to Hash House.
Oh.
We took got him, like, he had mac and cheese. They have huge portions.
Ginormous. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. Hold on. Diverting subjects really quick. The pancake was the size of a medium pizza. It was 14 inches.
It was huge.
It was, but also, you know, I have to complain about, they gave me a syrup thing like one of those tiny little gray, like, syrup cups, and that was it. And I was like, for this?
Okay,
You see this pancake?
That's not true. It was a pretty big size. But for a pancake that size,
I don't think it was big.
I think it should have, like...
Hey guys, yes. One, it is the next day. Yes, I am still wearing the same shirt. But we got busy doing Uber and couldn't really like wrap up what we were talking about. Overall, the experience was bad. Like I said, I didn't think the service overall, like wait service, was that great. I mean, he was fine, like she said, um, but also, I'm fairly certain that the food made myself and my partner sick. We both woke up today with the most horrific stomach pains, and both of us had the worst nausea. Um, I like, I know that's not like 100% indicative, but like that's all we ate last night and this morning. Like that was it. Like that was all we had. Um, and yep, I can confidently say that never again. Um, Typically, I would give a restaurant another chance, but just based on how how bad I feel today and how not great everything was, I'd rather not risk my body on that, as well as spend that kind of money when I could just go to Olive Garden and get kind of the same stuff and like not pay and pay like the same amount but be full and satisfied in a good way. Like, we felt so incredibly uncomfortably bloated and just that last night that like it was even hard to like do Uber and like conduct ourselves to do what we needed to do to, you know, make money and get ourselves doing what we need financially. It was honestly really hard. Um, but overall, I'd say food for me, like 2 out of 3. Like the chicken was good. The pasta was garbage. Doesn't make any sense at a macaroni grill. The fettuccine alfredo was just, there's no excuse for how bad that was. Um, Overall, like I said, you know what? I'll give it a 3. A 3 out of 10 for food. Service, like I said, was a 5 out of 10. Overall, I think it just like failed. It wasn't good, and I don't know when this became a review channel, but honestly, I just save your wallet and save your stomach and don't go there. Okay? Um anyway, that is just my experience, just my opinion. If you've had a different experience, leave it in the comments below. I would love to know what you guys think, and also subscribe if you'd like to. It would be beneficial for the channel. If you like this video, this kind of video, like the video, and most of all, just thank you for your support. I will continue to say it in every video because I genuinely mean it. You don't understand how much seeing that there's even a single view on the videos makes me feel good inside. So thank you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!